Ayo, 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 what is good, humans? It is I, Callie with a K, that diagnosed mom. Not to be confused with the diagnosed mom, as I'm sure I'm not the only one. Mental and physical diagnoses is us. Yeah, but they don't define us. They just are a part of us that create the whole ensemble. Anyway, it's New Year's Eve, baby. You will be listening to this on New Year's Day, so happy New Year's. I just kind of wanted to put a small video out there for New Year's Day because it is like, some people view it as a new beginning, some people set those resolutions. I personally think that resolutions has a bad rap, and to make myself feel better and like I'll actually do something, I call them goals. But I'm also working on not putting like a year time limit on it because I think that creates a lot of pressure. But I have things that I want to achieve over time, and I basically laid them out in a goal charting thing of main goal, what I need to do to get there. And I've already succeeded. One of my huge ones was starting this podcast. You all listening to me right now in your ear holes are helping me fulfill one of my goals, and I appreciate you so much. I have, I think, like 6 or 7 followers right now, and that's amazing. Like, I just have a very great support group and system in my life, and I couldn't thank you all enough. But for real, this year's been batshit crazy. I don't know, like, I don't even remember most of it. I was trying to talk about it with my husband, and we were trying to think of all the things that had happened, and the things that are major feel like it's been like a long time. Like him graduating from doctorate school, that feels like it was a year and a half, maybe 4 years ago. And then our son turned 1, and then our daughter turned 3. Our son's gonna turn 2 in a few months, and I turned a quarter of a century. I don't even know. Like, there's just so many things, and then all the health things that have happened. I had, like, major big flare-up around my birthday this year. So, well, last year, because you're listening, and it's January 1st. It's 1st of 2024. Fricka fresh. My birthday's in January. So, last year on my birthday, when I turned 25, like, right after, I had one of the worst flare-ups I had had in forever, and it took so long to get it figured out. And then I had just kind of been coasting health-wise. And then, as you know, like right before Thanksgiving, I had another really bad one. So, not that I want them to happen more periodically in less time. So, like, I mean, I would rather not it not happen at all. But it's really hard when it does happen, and it takes, like, at least a month to, like, recover. And, like, a month to 3 months. Versus where I get random flare-ups and they just happen maybe for a day, if that, and then it's done. Like, I don't even have one that I would rather have. For me, if I am okay, trigger warning for poop. I would prefer to poop liquid with no pain than to have solids and be in pain every day. That's just how my body is. That's how my body works. I would rather clench my butt cheeks and run to a restroom than sit in agonizing pain and have to wait for it to be ready to come out. Obviously, that is just my decision. Not everyone's going to say the same thing. I know about those bags. Oh God, I don't remember the name, but they like it's like a bag that you're like the food and everything that digests through the intestine, it's hooked to it, and it's on the outside of your body, and you just dump it and everything. I think they're amazing for people who need them and work effectively. For my personal use, I don't think I could do it. I'm pretty sure my son would stomp on it and it would explode and it would be nasty, and we'd all be gagging, and then it would not be great for me. And yeah, just a me thing. Eventually I may have to have it, but like right now, no thank you. And hopefully things are on the up and up now that I've realized that this is like a lot of IBS, IBD things, which is really confusing for my brain. But that's like a huge thing I want to figure out in 2024. I want to figure out my diet. I want to figure out how to create a healthy lifestyle for my body. Exercise that's causes low inflammation. I've looked up an IBS diet, but it's kind of hard because like whole grains are considered good, and like I've just not eaten gluten for so long. I don't even think my body tolerates it anymore, which is okay. But it just kind of, I have to mix like a bunch of diets together pretty much. And I just want to be able to eat more than eggs and cheese. Gosh darn it. It's fine. I make pretty good eggs and cheese. If you need to know how, let me tell you. I used to make them in a microwave when I was like tiny. I say tiny, maybe like 10. Now I'm all professional and do it on a stove, and it's not even like an electric stove. It's a gas stove. I went to my grandma's for Christmas. This is a side segue. I'm so sorry. And I tried to turn on her stove, and I was looking at it, and I was trying to look under the pan for like where the flames would hit the gas and like it would turn on. It was a freaking electric one. I felt so silly. Oh, I was laughing at myself. It was great. It was a great time. But yeah, so I really just wanted to tell you all that you made it. You got through another year, and it's all just moving. It all keeps going. Like, I have these weird realization moments where I see people, and do you ever just like think about like what they're doing that day? Like, so I have plans to go somewhere, but what is this person who's getting gas? Like, what are their plans to go somewhere? Like, they have their own whole family. They have people they know. They have places they're going, and none of us know what we're all doing. Like, it blows my mind how normal it is for us to drive through traffic without knowing where anybody's actually going. Like, it's just something really weird that I think about. It's similar to the brain thought of like, why is a tree called a tree and an ocean called an ocean? Like, what decided those words? Where are they driven from? Because language, I know, is a huge part of where things are derived from and everything. But it's just like, I have my life, and the people I know and like the people in my life, I know what's going on in their lives. But like, outside of that, everyone else has their own life and their own story and their own everything. Like, there's so much going on around us, and I feel like, at least for me, I've been so numb to it because it's so normal, but it's fascinating. Like, there are amazing people everywhere you look that are doing amazing things with their lives, or there's lonely people who you don't know are lonely, and maybe just smiling at them will make their day better, and you have no idea. And that's just, it's so mind-boggling. Like, my brain is still confucked about it. And one day, like, it's been a great realization, because it's just like time keeps moving, and you don't always see it because it's happening in real time with you, like yourself, but then you see like other people and other things, and then it's like, well, pam, pam, pam. Like, our kids are getting so big, but like, I'm seeing them every day getting that much bigger, so I don't realize it. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, like, she's supposed to be in preschool, but she's at that weird age month thing for school, so she's just going to be older for her class, which is fine. But it's just like this time next year, she'll be in school, and he will be close to being able to be in school. And it's just like, there's just so many changes that happen so fast. And then it's like, you think about, while your kids get older, that means you get older, which means your parents get older. And then my brain just goes down like a crazy, scary path. It's freaking bonkers, man. And was I talking to my mom, maybe? I was telling her that doing this podcast and just kind of like opening my brain by listening to other podcasts and just different things has made me fully realize that, like, I cannot change the fact that I'm here to live and then die. Like, I know that sounds morbid, and I don't mean it in like a negative way, but essentially, like, we're all here and we're all going to die. Like, it is going to happen. I do not want to live forever. I understand some people want to, but I want to be able to function and live a full, happy life and be surrounded by loved ones, like, until the end. And I want to put my own print, like, mark, whether it be a small community, whether it's just one person. Like, I want to be able to put some positivity into the world to hopefully create some kind of better future. Like, obviously I can't do that alone. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I have no power to do that. But if I put positivity out into the world, let's just hope some positivity comes back in. Like, I bet good people can make bad people do good people things. And then it's like, are they actually bad people, or do they just make a bunch of bad decisions? And like, same with good people, like, are they good, or are they just making good decisions, and at heart they're just not, like, I don't think it's black and white. I don't think everything is like for sure one way versus the other. There's just so much perspective that we don't always think about. And I think it's really easy not to. It's really easy to get up and do what you've been doing for however long you've been doing it. And I think in 2024, we should change that. I think we should do something new every day. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be the same thing twice a day. It could be like you do one thing one day and then like 4 days later you decide to do that same thing, but it's different. It's not, you're not getting caught up in a hamster wheel, and you're not, like, choose to live, choose to be alive and be happy. Like, I know there can be so much shit going on in your lives that is not good and pulls you down, but you can try to make it better, So many of us are stuck in technology and almost forced into it, because if we don't catch up and stay with the new developments, then we're just going to fall behind, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. But do we all remember that there was a time when technology wasn't even a thing, and like people lived and existed and thrived still? Like, I think it's easily forgotten that we can do so much more than we're doing. Like, not to say that nobody's doing an amazing job. That's not what I mean at all. It's just, I think we all have so much potential, and it's just so easy to not want to reach it. And like, I'm definitely speaking about myself. Like, I know I have the potential to become athletically, like, I love sports, and I like want to be able to be in shape and run with my kiddos and everything. And I know I have that potential to be strong and have the stamina, but I am not able to make myself get there. I'm working on it. I'm working towards it. I'm really trying to change my mindset to just doing it and not thinking about it. Just like, go out, do it. Don't think about like anything else that goes with it. But it is so freaking hard. It is so hard, like, to change the norm. And this sounds insane, but it's so hard to do the things to get better. And I guess they say, like, success never comes easy. Working hard is not going to be easy, obviously. And it's just, I think we all can do it. I believe in every single human being that they're able to change something about their lives today, right now. Whether it's cutting a toxic person out, whether it's setting boundaries, whether it's going outside for 30 minutes a day, whether it's making that therapy appointment, making that doctor's appointment, reaching out to a family member that you haven't spoke to and it's always been on your brain. Like, there is something you can do that is going to have a positive impact on yourself, and you can do it. I fully believe in you. If you need the motivation, here it is, right now. I am this person that you have never seen, never met. You are just listening to my voice in your ear holes. You can do it. You can do what you need to do to make your life better. You can choose to acknowledge your feelings instead of putting on a face and a mask. You can absorb those feelings and feel what they're doing, and then wait to react till you've understood them, and create something good out of things. Like, man, I just have so much faith. I have so much faith in 2024. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't believe I even started this thing. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm really trying. I'm really trying, man. I'm trying to be happy. I'm not trying to be happy, but I'm trying to do things that I know will make me happy. And that's the freaking booger of it too. Like, I know working out will make me feel better, and yet it's still so hard to do. And I'm just like, what is happening? And then, like, sometimes I just don't, like, my parenting mood is off. Like, I just don't want to be a parent, and it's like I disconnect and disassociate from, like, everything for a minute. And I think that's my way of coping with, I don't know, any negative feelings, like mom guilt, all that stuff. Like, I don't know. It's something I'm going to work on this week. But speaking of this week, I start training at the new restaurant today as a New Year's Day, and then I go back Tuesday and Wednesday, and then there's gonna be good things. And I've been wanting to write more. I've been reading a lot, which isn't anything new. I'm gonna start trying to get up earlier. I'm gonna start trying to take my dog on walks. Boy needs it. He's a little chunky sausage. He's like a burnt brat. Yeah, he's like a burnt brat, because he's bigger than a hot dog, but he's all black with some brown and some white, so he's a burnt brat. Yeah. My mom is gonna laugh at that one. She's gonna think that's funny. Hi, Mom. I love you. Also, I love all the other family members that are listening to this. I think it's very kind, and I also have some bomb-ass friends that are supportive. Also, I don't know if you're listening to this, my lovely nurse that I've been with for so long, that comes to my house to give my infusions, but hi, you're so kind and pretty, and you're the bomb. You change people's lives, you make them better, so yay. Trying to think if there's anything else, but really I just want, like, you to know that you can do it. I know you can do it, because I know I can do it, and I haven't been doing it. So if I know I can do it and I haven't been doing it, I definitely know you can do it. And maybe you'll do it, unlike me, which is okay, which is great. And mark your progress. I mean, that's the whole point I got Instagram going, is because I was like, I need something to hold me accountable, and we've all seen how that worked out, because it didn't work out well. Not well, bitch. Hashtag morbid true crime podcast. Go listen to them. Yeah. I kind of rambled a lot. I don't want to say I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it was just a bunch of crazy things about the world. Moral of the story, we got this. 2024, coming at you headstrong. That diagnosed mom is coming in hot. And I can't wait to experience it all with you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Well, I won't see you. I'll be in your ear holes next time. Follow me.